the part I read, it was like when.
Suge was just talking about like leaving or whatever. Is that what you're
Well, it was like Harpo was eating a lot to try to get bigger than her, and then like she talked to Sully about it, and then he talked to Sully about it, and Sully went and told Sophia, and then like she said that she doesn't like it when they like sleep together. So when later she left, her sisters came to pick her up, and the kids were like wondering why their dad wasn't going. And then he like she's gone for 6 months, and he turns like the house to like, or he creates like a
bar.
Yeah,
Like a bar.
Yeah. And then like Shug sings there every night. She really likes it, but he was like not getting any business. Like it was empty the first couple nights, and then Shug started singing there, and then like a bunch of people were going, and then I got into the part where it was like Shug and Sully's husband like come home late at night, and they're like sleeping in the same beds.
So weird.
Oh, I'm not there yet.
And then she was like asking him if, like, Shug was asking if it was okay or if she minded that.
Oh, that she could sleep with Albert.
Yeah, and then she really didn't care.
It's so weird. Where does she sleep?
She was like more mad at Shug that Shug wasn't sleeping with like Sully.
It's weird.
Yeah.
She has this like weird obsession with Shug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like a crush. Yeah.
It gets weirder.
yeah. Just wait. It gets weirder. It's
Yeah, she's like it.
Like I'm
it
weirded
doesn't
out. She's
feel
like
good
crying.
when-
Like I just got done with the part where she's like crying because like she like. her
You're at that
husband-
part. Ew. Close your book.
When,
gets-
I was
Except the
just
first
telling
really,
the part
like,
when
gross
like
part.
she's like me and for some reason I'm forgetting what her husband. I couldn't read porn. What her husband Albert like both look at like Shug that way,
The
but
same way.
yeah, but like Shug like just looks at Albert like
And she's,
that.
like,
and she's
jealous.
like jealous and
She wants
sad and
Shug to look
upset, and I'm like, it's so weird. Like I just don't know how.
Yeah, like literally the next page you're gonna read. It's really
She
just.
said that like,
Don't even read it right now. You might puke.
she doesn't like it when like Albert.
I saw the word.
She doesn't like it like when Albert is on top of her, and then like she likes it better when she like thinks
It's about Shug, yeah. Like,
Oh, it's so
and I'm
weird.
just like,
I don't like.
it gives me the creeps.
It makes
I'm
me
like,
very
I don't even, like it makes
Reading
me,
about like a male and a female just like together, it freaks me out. It's
Yeah.
gross. I'm like, that's too intimate details.
Yeah.
I don't like the part where I'm not gonna say it. Okay, never mind. Okay, so
Am I about to
what
read
I've
that
gotten to,
part?
yeah, what I've gotten to is that
I don't know.
Shug basically like teaches Sully about things that Sully never knew about before. Yeah,
He's like,
Oh,
Sally,
yeah.
you have a baby maker.
yeah,
That's gross. I just read that.
yeah.
Wait, but how does she not know about it if her and
Why are we
if, like
reading
Albert?
Because all Albert does is just like get off on her. like
Like,
that's all he does.
She never enjoys.
just, like,
she
there.
just doesn't understand like basically why or like.
She doesn't experiment.
Yeah. She's just
She never
not
thinks like
sure
that.
what's going on.
Yeah. She just lets it happen, and then she like doesn't like him, so like she doesn't like.
Yeah, so
Attracted to him.
Shug's like, you're still a virgin because you've never like
Enjoyed it.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I got to the part where
thought it was, like,
Sophia comes back and
She's got a guy.
she brings this guy who's like
He
this
seems
prize
nice.
fighter. She's like
He's a big
he's
guy.
a big guy, and Harpo gets scared of him, and then he says like Shug fights her own fights, like I'm not Shug, like fight Shug or not
Sophia.
Shug, Sophia's fight, and then so he's like, oh okay, so this guy's not gonna beat me up, so I'm okay with that.
But
And-
Sophia's gonna beat him.
Right, and
And then like Harpo and
Harpo
Sophia.
has another girlfriend now.
Her name is
and
Squeak.
She's like white, right? Because he says she's
Yeah.
yellow.
Yeah.
she's like light skinned or white.
Yeah.
But,
I think she's half because
probably.
yeah.
And Harpo tries to dance with Sophia, and they were dancing, like slow dancing, and then and then Squeak comes up and like tries to like interrupt and like dance with Harpo, And then he's like, well, why can't she dance with me? This is her house. And she's like, it's not her house. She got up and left. And then she just starts like attacking Sophia like with her words. Sophia punches her right in the mouth, and she loses two teeth.
Yeah, so Sophia, like, basically is like, well, it's weird because Harpo still loves Sophia even though he's got, like, a girlfriend, and Sophia still has feelings for Harper even though she's got a dude. It's just really weird. It's like they would be together, but they don't really like each other that much, but they're still married.
I think like they
have,
like each
emotional
other,
issues to
but
figure
like
out.
they can't like
Sophia's crazy.
together.
They probably just needed space.
Yeah.
And then
Crazy,
Sophia's
and
in
Harpo
prison now.
wants
So
to
yeah,
be.
so Sophia,
She punched the mayor's
she
wife.
punches, yeah, she like attacks the mayor because the mayor's wife is like, do you want to come be my maid? And Sophia's like, I ain't nobody's maid. And then she gets all sassy, and then the mayor like gets
Yeah, the
after
mayor's
her.
like, don't talk
He
to my
slapped
wife
her.
like that, and slaps her, and so she knocks out the mayor.
And then she gets arrested and like she gets like the
Yeah,
crap
she's
beat out of
awesome.
her, and she's like black and blue, and they can't even
Yeah.
recognize her. And so now she's in prison. So they are like trying to figure out a way to like get her out of prison.
Yeah, they're thinking
So-
she'll be get out on good behavior.
Yeah, and so like, but then they're like, no, they won't let her out on good behavior. So Squeak dresses up all nice, and apparently, like the prison warden's like the uncle, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Prison
like her
warden's her uncle.
unrequited niece.
So she goes there to like be like, she's not being punished enough. The only way to punish her a ton would be to make her a white lady's maid. That way she can get out of prison. But then her uncle rapes her.
Yeah, right
So
there.
the uncle rapes Harpo's girlfriend.
The one that went into
Yeah.
Yeah, but then Sophia's let out to be a maid for the mayor's wife, and she teaches her how to drive a car. So they're like, okay, but then Sophia never gets to visit her family. But right now,
Well, Celie went and visited her.
yeah, so once a year though, is what
Oh.
they said. And then they let Sophia go see her family on Christmas, but then the cars broke down, so she ended up only getting to see her kids for 15 minutes. And she was supposed to get the whole day. But the white lady's car broke down, so they had to drive her back and forth. And then the white lady's always complaining because she's ungrateful. So then Sophia's like, I hate it. Anyways,
So,
Transcendence.
do you wait? I have a question. Do you guys think that Sophia's gonna get like let out?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, or like,
from being a maid.
yeah, like, do you think she's
Yeah,
gonna
'cause I
like
think,
run
like,
away or something?
after the
I don't
12
know.
years, I think she won't have to work anymore.
But
I
I,
feel
like
like
12
12
years
years
a
is
slave.
forever.
I think that she'll get out. She'll get let out
Like
earlier.
early,
Yeah.
or she'll like run away or something.
Or maybe the mayor's wife was starting to be like nicer to her.
Or she'll get sick of her and be
Yeah.
like, okay,
yeah,
you need
the
to go.
daughter's really nice.
The daughter's sweet, yeah.
So I think that Harpo showed transcendence when Sophia left. Like he made a person out of himself. Like because he opened
did
up
something with
himself.
yeah,
Yeah.
he opened up a bar and then
He is making a lot of money now.
yeah.
Oh, I'm also at the part where, so after all of that, and like Sophia's still working for them, they're all like back home and stuff. Shug comes back and she says she has a surprise for them. She's married.
Oh yeah, and
She
she
comes
brought
back-
a new car and
yeah.
they all like freaked out. They're like, oh my gosh, she's married.
She's married.
Shug's married.
Yeah. So and her and her husband are staying with Albert and Celie.
And
So
like Celie
Albert's-
wants to kill her husband.
Yeah, Albert's like
Yes.
depressed, and Celia's really angry and hates him.
What page are you in?
108.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, another transcendence is when Squeak stands up and says, "My name is Mary Agnes."
Yeah.
To Harpo, because he always calls her Squeak, like he made up that nickname.
Quiet.
Yeah, and then so Celie told her, tell him that to make him call you Mary Agnes. So she's like stands up and says, "My name is Mary Agnes."
Seems like Sully interferes with his marriage.
Yeah.
That's like her kid. And Harpo's the only one that ever really listened to Sully. Like,
Yeah,
they worked
Harpo's
in the
like the
field
only-
Nobody
together.
ever hears about any of the other kids.
Well, like,
It's
they
all
don't have any
Harpo.
communication. None of them have phones. I doubt they write.
And Harpo was the only one who was ever nice to her.
I guess it also like helps that like he lives on like the property.
Yeah, right on the
I think Shug kind of showed transcendence because now she's like super rich and stuff, so she like made her life what she wanted it to be. So even though she's not like a good person, she's still doing something with her life.
She sings all over the country.
Yeah, she like travels now, and she's got a big house in Memphis.
Is that how she met her new husband?
I think so.
Yeah, her car broke down and they fixed it.
Now she buys
And they said
anything
it's
she
one
wants.
look at each other.
At first, I just thought that like Celia or whatever like just like looked up to Suge and how they just like
Yeah.
That's
weird
what it,
like
kind of turned.
yeah, and
Yeah,
now it's just
what
like
we
this
thought
weird
of last
obsession.
week was that like she's been
Beaten by men so
beaten
much.
by men so much, and women are the only thing that's ever been nice to her. That she's like is like
That was like the only thing she owned when she was little too, was a picture of Shug.
yeah, and so she is now that Suge's here and she's like being nice to her. She just likes her more than
I think she's confusing her feelings because she's never felt like love, so she thinks it's romantic, even though it doesn't have to be.
right.
So when the book started, Celie was only 14,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Get her
I
30.
feel like she's like 40 or something,
She's gotta be pretty old.
because she's like a grandma. Well, step grandma.
Yeah. So
They
And
go
we're
through
only-
time really fast in this book.
I know, because they're letters, they can do that. But we're only like halfway through, so it's like, how old is she gonna be?
Like, is she gonna die?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I read the last line of the book. It's like, they may have been old, but it's the youngest thing he's ever failed. It doesn't give away anything. It looks like the very
Well,
last line of the book, because I'm that
I just
person.
looked ahead. Someone's writing to Celia.
I think it'll be Nettie, because on the back it says,
Oh, there's
Yeah,
Dear
we
Nettie.
start finding out more about Nettie in the part that I'm at.
Hey, I'm at that part too.
Guys!
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Spoilers!
okay, and then does anyone have any questions or predictions?
I think Silly's getting a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, she's
think-
becoming more of her own person. And I don't know
Yeah.
if Albert's gonna, like,
I think like I
that,
thi-
or
yeah.
because that's how Shug is, or if he's gonna be upset by
I
that.
feel like she's gonna say something to Suge, and Suge's gonna get like really weirded out and like hate her.
Oh no, have you heard the stuff that Shug has said to her? It's weird
No.
stuff.
I'm about to get there.
Well, Suge is weird, because like when they were in
Shug
the bar,
has more like
Shug is,
problems
like-
than
and she was
Silly.
like, "You look like a good time," and she was talking to a girl, so it's like, what?
I feel like she has like
Shug has
no
an identity
boundaries. Like, I
crisis.
feel
Yeah,
like she
Suge
has
like doesn't even
no
care.
boundaries. Like she does not care.
She's that girl.
She talks about that in the part
She's that
that I'm in. She's like, my mom never liked it because I like to get around. I don't think any mom would like that, but okay.
Yeah.
I think that Albert's gonna start getting meaner because since Suge is married, and
He's
like,
probably
really
gonna start
depressed.
beating her again,
And it's
I
just
was
to like
thinking
get his
that-
anger out.
I was thinking that he wasn't gonna beat her because she was gonna stand up for herself.
Yeah, now that Shug's there.
or like,
beat her.
if since Suge is such like a sleuth, I guess.
Yeah.
If like, and she still loves Albert because she said the only person she could ever marry is Albert, but now she's married someone else. Like, if her and Albert slept together because they have their quote unquote passion, and then like the husband, Suge's
How weak he
husband,
is all the time.
Suge's husband like beats up Albert like within an inch of his life, and then since Celia's so nice, she like takes care of him. I don't know. That's a lot of.
Do you think that's going to happen? Or it is happening.
Maybe no, I think that's gonna happen.
Oh wow, that's very
It's like
That's
it's
my
happening.
prediction.
Talk
I
about
just feel like something's
spoiler.
gonna go wrong. Like they can't all be in that house
Yeah,
without something going
definitely
wrong.
something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I want to know like if like in the end like Albert will realize like how much Celie like did for him and does for him. And,
I
like,
wonder
fall in
if
love with
Celia
her.
is ever gonna fall in love.
Like
You know?
yeah.
She already
She
has.
just well with Suge.
I mean, like
She-
with someone who will love
Well,
her
she
back.
kind of deserves something.
Yeah.
She deserves to be loved.
Does.